Lengthy Tangent presents Peculiar Radio. Created by J.K. Robbins. Starring Lauryn Alvarez as Mallory Brimm. J.K. Robbins as Brandon Bardo. Alyssa Petrey as Mackenzie Mack Harrison. Kate Sheridan as Tamryn Woods. With Jamey Lewis as Gus Fotheringham. A peculiar Halloween.
To all those parents worried sick that someone out there is drugging your kids' Halloween candy, I say this. Relax. You've got nothing to worry about. The only suffering would come from the dealer's bottom line. They wouldn't be giving that out for nothing. And even if they did decide to give out a free sample, they wouldn't hide it in another product. It's all about brand recognition. My man Sonny in Big Raggedy knows precisely what I'm talking about. And on that note, it's been a frightening pleasure to be with you all tonight on this Hallows Eve. Our discussions regarding the incorporeal hit different today for some reason, but I just can't place it. Thank you again to our good friends at Ecto & Go for lending us your latest device, the Ecto & Go Ghost Frequency Sweeper. So sad we couldn't connect with the other side on air, but it's likely all the spirits are still out playing trick-or-treat with the rest of us little boys and ghouls. So, until next time, this is your voice among the shadows, Serge, saying goodnight from 93.3 WSCP FM, The Scoop. Pleasant screams.
I told him to wait until he was at least in the stairwell before lighting up those cancer sticks of his. Those things will kill you. Unfortunately, I don't know who out there can hear me and who cannot. Is it night? Is it day? I mean, what year is it? I don't know. I just noticed a faint glow not too long ago, coming from the place I held nearest and dearest to my heart, so here I am, Ghost Fotheringham at your service. Boo, baby. Speaking of nearest and dearest to my heart, I know there are some of you that never had the chance to visit my ice cream shop or meet my wife. Her name was Dana, and she was incredible. Now, let me see here. Oh, broadcast is so much easier when you have a physical form. If I do this and this, that should do it.
On Halloween every year for my whole life, just so I can get a free scoop of ice cream.
Aw, me too. Halloween is the best.
Sorry to break that up, kids, but we're closing up for tonight.
Dang it!
Oh,
What?
man.
No. Let's see if the old folks' home is still handing out cookies.
Oh, that's a good idea.
They're always shaped funny.
Hopefully my mom won't take mine this year.
Come on, kids. Have a good night. Hope the road home isn't too rocky. Do we have anything left? I bet we saw every kid from within a 30-mile radius. I think there was even one kid dressed up as me.
They sure tried their best to clean us out, but we'll be okay to open up again tomorrow. I cannot wait to get to the doctor to have this cough checked out.
Sweet praline, how long has it been now?
I think it's been a month at least.
So, probably just some stubborn virus. Are you tired? Sit down. I'll finish cleaning up.
God, stop. You're making me feel like an old lady.
Oh, baby swirl, you can't be old. 'Cause if you're old, that means I'm old.
Well, I'm glad we're clear on that.
You are gonna make a great old lady someday, though.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna keep feeding you ice cream to make you all nice and plump, like a pumpkin.
Old and plump, huh? Well, lucky me.
Woo!
Well, you really have a plan all laid out, huh?
Oh, you know how I am, sugar.
I do. You're always planting these little seeds for the future.
Huh? There seems to be something else here.
What's on your mind, Gus? You've been sitting there letting your coffee get cold for an hour.
Oh, don't mind me. My mind is just wandering. I was picturing this place like it used to be.
When it was your ice cream shop? You know, if you still wanted to dabble, I could keep a rotating ice cream flight on the menu. I've heard your ice cream was the best.
That's very kind of you, but no thanks. I will make a batch at home occasionally, but my days as the ice cream man are otherwise behind me.
Okay, but it's an open invitation if you ever change your mind.
Eli, do you ever have any regrets?
Well, sure I do. Right now I'm regretting thinking about ice cream when I'm only halfway done with my shift. I might need to grab a pint of Pop Swirly chocolate chunk on my way home.
Yeah, you do.
No, really though, I think almost everybody has regrets. Is there something you want to talk about?
Oh, no. I'm fine. Just the musings of an old man looking back on an imperfect life. Let's change the subject. I love your decorations. Do you have any plans for Halloween? For yourself or for the coffee shop, I mean.
I'll just have free apple cider for the kids during the day as usual. I got so many complaints that one year I handed out chocolate-covered espresso beans. Speaking of regrets.
Oh, I remember that one.
Other than that, nothing.
Fair enough. Well, what the heck happened there? Reminiscing must have made me reminisce about reminiscing. If I'm scaring you, allow me to apologize, as that is not my intention. I just really miss talking on the radio to my friends, my family. Communication scarcity. Scarcity? Scare city? Oh, I really do hope it's close to Halloween out there, because that reminds me. I want to tell you that story about a certain local government employee who set out to build the biggest, scariest, haunted house in all of Peculiar Springs history. Let's call this one the Mayor's Maze.
I don't think I understand your costume, Gus. You're a robot pig? A cybernetic swine?
I'm disappointed in you, Brandon. I thought surely you, of all people, would appreciate my curly tail and dials.
Curly tail and dial. You are a ham radio.
I'm a ham radio.
I want to hate it, but it's good. Geez, this is a big house.
Now, your costume is a real mystery to me. Let's see, scuffed work boots, black jeans. No, don't give me any hints. A flannel button-up and a denim jacket. Brandon, you're missing a vital part of your costume.
I'm not dressed up like... Wait, what am I missing?
Your fingerless gloves. Apart from that, that's a pretty solid Bender costume.
Well, yeah, thanks, I guess. But I wasn't...
Well, hello, my fellow Peculians.
Pelicans?
Oh. It's just you two. I was expecting, I don't know, other constituents.
Oh, fine with me. Hey, Gus, let's go.
Mayor Lamont, we're here to tour your backyard haunted maze. We're spotlighting some local Halloween events around Peculiar Springs and wanted a first-hand experience to share with our listeners.
Free press? That will increase trick-or-treater traffic? Terrific! Okay, let me walk you back.
How kind. Wait, I thought you said you were going to walk us back.
Walk you around back, Brandon Burden.
It's Brandon Bardo.
You want a tour of the inside of Lamont Manor? You've got to pay.
A tax-deductible donation, I assume.
Always with the sharp-tongued, boring Bourdain. Or is that part of your costume? What are you, a rabble-rouser? An anarchist?
Basically.
Are you a fan of Judd Nelson, Mayor?
Oh, now I see it. Ugh, you're missing the gloves, though.
That's what I said.
All right, here we are. The Mayor's Mystery Maze.
Lord, I love that
Oh,
alliteration.
thank you. That was definitely all me and not my assistant, Lucian. Okay, you two, go on inside. Don't touch anything, don't break anything, and try not to die of fright. I expect glowing reviews tomorrow on your radio program.
Of course, Mayor Lamont. May I say, you make a wonderful ballot box?
Oh, thank you. Lucian, I worked all day yesterday on it. Now, in you go, you angsty teen and robo-piggy.
Hey, no, he's a ham
Shh, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
I don't understand how people voted for her, Gus. I mean, she's just so unlikable.
Perception is everything, Brandon. Besides, she's not all bad. I hope.
What the... Is it a fan? How is that scary?
Korean fandom. That's a very deep cut, Francine.
Is that one of those K-pop bands or something?
There's an urban myth in South Korea that you could die running an electric fan in a closed room with no open windows.
Huh.
I will say she's missing the closed room part. That's like dressing up as Bender and not wearing fingerless gloves.
Moving on. Oh, I hear a creaking around the corner. Maybe she's got a jump scare waiting for us.
Ooh, spooky.
It's...
Hey, guys.
It's Chad?
Chad, how are you, my boy?
Doing great, Mr. Gus. Hey, Bardo.
Okay, the fan death thing, weird, but I guess scary to some. But Chad hanging out on a swing?
I was confused as you were when Mayor Lamont asked me to be in her maze. But she said after the weekend, I can have all the leftover hay for my horses, so I said sure.
Oh, my goodness. I think our closed-minded mayor made a mystery maze full of things that she specifically finds scary or terrifying.
Yeah, but Chad is neither scary nor terrifying. I mean, unless you're dying. Yeah, no offense, Chad.
None taken.
He's just kind of hanging there.
You might even call him a...
Hanging Chad. God damn it. That's just so 2001.
Ah, truly terrifying idea in the mayor's eyes. Thanks for the fright, Chad. Oh, are you doing your haunted hayride this year?
Yes, sir. Ajax and Philomena are pulling the wagon around on Saturday night.
We'll be sure to mention it on air for you.
Oh, too kind, Mr. Gus. Too kind.
See you, Chad. This is all pretty ridiculous, Gus.
Is that what you've perceived, Brandon?
I think anyone can perceive that. I mean, an oscillating fan, Chad on a swing. This maze is terrible. This is a terrible maze.
Taxes, internal investigations, civil forfeiture.
Ooh, a surprise jump scare. Nice touch. Cool mask, too.
Oh, hey, Gus. And Andrew Clark?
Bender. Emilio Estevez was Andrew Clark.
Yeah, that's right. You're Bender from the radio. I knew I recognized your voice from somewhere. Brandon Bender.
God damn it.
Anyways, you're almost done with the maze. There's just the tunnel of disappointed parents left.
Ooh, ending with a universal scare. Finally, something for everyone, Brandon.
I don't think they're as scary as... invasive financial audits!
Still think the maze is terrible?
I mean, it's not great.
Oh, I think you're being a little harsh on Francine. Sure, she's a little short-sighted.
And narcissistic and delusional and kind of a bitch and...
Brandon, give her a break. She didn't have to do any of this.
But she probably only did it to curry favor with the locals.
And if they have fun along the way?
I don't know who would think this maze was fun. I mean, what did she call it again? The mayor's mystery maze? What was so mysterious about, well, any of this? Unless...
Ooh, the gears are turning.
Oh, well, hold on. What if we aren't supposed to get the maze? I mean, what if it's ambiguous and everyone just draws their own conclusions, like a Rorschach test?
Ooh.
I mean, hell, I doubt many people here will connect with an Asian urban myth. I mean, I wouldn't have if you weren't here to tell me about it, but they probably won't get the subtle nuance of chat on a swing either, and they definitely won't have fun being yelled at by the mayor's demon assistant. I mean, what was the last thing that he yelled at us about before he took his mask off?
Civil forfeiture.
Yeah, civil forfeiture. I'll bet most of the city folk don't even know what that means.
Probably not.
So maybe the whole point of this maze was just to activate our curiosity, to, I don't know, throw mysteries at us and see how we handle them?
I think you're giving Francine a little too much credit now.
Oh, no. I think this mystery maze is paying off. It's nothing short of confusing.
Well, this looks like a tunnel.
And I would hazard a guess that those shadowy figures inside are supposed to be our disappointed parents?
I have a feeling that we'll get a lot more insight into Francine's upbringing in this tunnel.
Yeah, I guess they're her disappointed parents. Fascinating.
Shall we?
Thanks, Gus.
For what?
For being patient with me tonight. I know sometimes I could kind of microanalyze and suck the fun out of things and get a little worked up when I shouldn't, so thank you for inviting me along with you tonight. This was actually kind of fun.
Of course, Brandon.
Hey, why did you invite me anyways?
Mack had a date, and Mallory is checking out the monster mashed potato smash at the community center.
So, process of elimination.
Is that your perception of tonight? That I invited you because no one else was available?
I mean...
Yes, I invited you because no one else was available. But I'm glad I did. You're a sharp one, Brandon. It's always nice to be reminded of that.
Thank you.
Yoo-hoo. I see you two fellas just standing there like bumps on a frozen log. Come over here, why don't you?
Come on over here, will ya? Let's gab.
I see where she gets the insistence.
Well, let's not keep them waiting any longer. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Lamont. And my, oh my, they were a lovely couple. An interesting couple for sure, but those two were obviously made for one another. You can't see me, but I'm smiling just thinking about it. Those were some great times. With some great people, too. I do miss it. That imperfect life. And with an eternity left to ponder, I've had a good long think. And I can honestly say that I don't regret a thing.
Oh, Gus. Gus, dear, are you coming home soon?
Yes, Dana, my love. I'm headed that way now. To all of you listeners out there, I say this. Live your life to the fullest, no matter how imperfect you might perceive it to be. Make as many memories as possible with as many fabulous folks as you can. Be kind and love one another. Because even though happy memories are wonderful to look back on, it's the fondest memories of you, the memories of others, that are how you live on, happily and forever. Good night, everybody. Coming, pumpkin!
What? You're still here? Well, then I guess a thank you is in order. So, thank you for joining us on our Halloween special, a peculiar Halloween. Oh, and don't forget to check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/peculiarradio. And to all the ghouls and goblins out there, have a happy Halloween.
Circling. 7 circles. Oh, getting tingly just thinking about it.